Hey guys, Dan here from That Pedal Show, and I'm here today with John from Electro Harmonix. I've seen you on like all the EH videos. Killer guitar player, great sounds. We've got a couple of new things. The Blurst looks fascinating.
It's pink.
It's pink.
And it says Blurst.
So we've got some sort of rotating modulation sounds.
Yeah, it's like a modulating filter. It's a low-pass filter with an adjustable resonance control. It's kind of similar to what you'd find in a vintage synthesizer.
Right.
You know?
Oh, cool.
You know, and it has an internal LFO. It has tap tempo with tap divide. It has an expression pedal input, so you can disconnect the automatic LFO and use it with your
wow.
foot. Yeah.
Nice.
And it also has a shape control of the wave shape. So we'll just turn it on. It's actually easier to hear it than talk about it. So it's on. Now I can make it slower with just tapping it. Let me put it on. There we go. You know, I can also adjust this so I can get, you know, like.
Oh, yeah.
That surprised me. See that you can do the opposite. You know, so this is a real slow rate. And then it also has this other. So that's just a very slow rate. You can adjust. That's more on the bassy side, so you can get it more on the treble side. I'll increase the rate. So you have that. Now we can also, let's hook up the expression pedal. Turn it on. So here's like a wah pedal.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that sub sort of kick as it comes in is really ace.
Yeah, and you could also, this gave me an idea. So if we take the blend down, so.
Right.
You know, so you can kind of, I put some dry signal in there. And you can use it with other effects. Let's put on some distortion. And that's
very cool.
Yeah, let's see what it sounds like with a big muff. It's unusual. Yeah, but so you can do all different stuff like that. You can get also kind of old synth sounds. So I'll just put that big muff on again and do something like this. So I'll put this again.
That's killer.
Yeah,
that's killer.
It's fun.
That's me for hours. Awesome. That's really great. Okay, so we've got the Overlord as well.
Yeah.
So take us through this.
Okay, so the Overlord is originally, it's an overdrive,
right,
or distortion, whatever you want to call it, and it was originally, the concept of it was an overdrive pedal for keyboard players.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's and it is. That's what it is.
Hence Lord. Hence the Lord.
Yeah. Hence. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So it's stereo. So which is nice. So you know, a lot of stereo rigs for keyboards and stuff like that. It doesn't really. It's not voiced. It's not voiced differently in each channel or whatever you want to call it. But it sounds great on keyboards. It sounds great on bass. and it sounds great on guitar, and it's a nice clear sounding overdrive. So it's JFET based, so it's kind of like an amp in the box.
Yep.
So that's our clean amp, our clean MiG 50. Now I can goose up the bass, so it sometimes when you're playing like an open back amp, like a 112, it's real hard to get great sounding power chords.
Sure.
So I can put the bass on. This is a closed back cab, but you still hear the strings. You still play like a major chord. It sounds like Malcolm. It also has a boost. Turn this back I have a little bit on the trebly side. It's a little bright, but so it's a real clear sounding, overdrive unit. You can also, because it's got 3 bands of EQ, you could actually
tweak it.
Yeah, you can really tweak it. You can also, it's got a dry blend control.
Oh wow!
So you can kind of layer stuff. So. We could take down some gain. We can add some mids. And you know how like sometimes if you're playing through like a Strat through like a super reverb or something, it's all like bass and treble, nothing in the middle.
Yep.
We can kind of, I turn the mids all the way up and I'm going to blend some of the mids in.
Right.
So it's still going to be clean. So you have, it just changes the whole character of the amp. As opposed to. And it's very usable. I mean, when you A/B them, they go like, oh, it kind of sounds a little strange. But if we never heard that other sound, it just sound like a kind of a mid-rangey amp, kind of like a small mid-rangey amp, like a Gibson or something.
Speaking of amps, we had a quick chat before. I used to have, like back in the 90s, the original Sovtek MiG 50, and so you guys have brought these out as like reissued the MiG 50 as well, which is a fantastic pedal amplifier.
Right. Yeah. It's a faithful reissue of the Sovtek MiG 50. And but we use more robust and more reliable components. The last one was built in Russia. This is our first few of them were all, the first 100 or 200 of them are hand wired in New York and stuff like that.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds great. And it's got a bright channel, a normal channel. It's a great pedal platform. It's great standalone. It actually, you put it halfway up and you got great drive, great distortion.
Nice.
Yeah, another thing is we've got a new wah pedal. I can play a little bit of it. This is a good sounding wah, really nice sounding wah pedal. It's not too harsh, and feel how light it is. Oh wait, I don't think there's one in this box. It's so light, that box must be empty.
Man, that is crazy light.
There's a wah pedal in there, and I thought the box was empty. See, the joke was way better when we did it before.
Mick, feel that.
I'm going to test the weight of this wah-wah pedal. It's very light.
No, it's great.
You can take it out of the bag. Looks better.
I mean, the reality is a wah pedal weighs 3 times as much as any other pedal on your board. And if you need one, your board's going to be heavy. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I stopped using a wah pedal for a long time just because, I went with the pedal board and, I've got my little, kind of gig bag for my pedal board and I put it there. And you know, I got the pocket where I could put it, and I'm like, God, this thing's so heavy. I don't want to even use it. Like, forget it, you know. But now I can just kind of, you know, grab it. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, I live on the East Coast, so not everything is, you know, we're not driving everywhere,
Right, okay.
taking subways and stuff
Sure.
like that.
Excellent.
yeah,
Well, that's fantastic, John. Thank
yeah,
you so much.
awesome.
Really appreciate it.
Great.
All right, guys. Take it easy. See you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.